Deftones, I've never been a big fan of, but I do remember them being on Kerrang and listening to...
Back to School.
Oh, what an amazing tune.
What a tune. Yeah, I'm not... Like I said, it's sacrilege. I mean, they've got some really good riffs, and I don't know if it's Stefan Carpenter or Stephen Carpenter. I think it's Stefan. He has some of the coolest guitars ever, and he has really low range ones, so they're like 9 strings and stuff. It's insane.
Right.
And he kind of he didn't coin the 7-string, but there's a specific one that he made as a signature that was really popular with like death metal and deathcore bands, because it was an accessibly kind of cheap one, but they're really nice. And yeah, some of their songs are cool, and I've done videos of them because people have requested it, and I've done a few of their riffs, and I probably would see them if I had to. Like, if I was at Download and there was no other band I wanted to see, I probably would go and see Deftones.
So that you can tick it off and say you've seen them?
Yeah. I mean, I've seen Chino Marino in Bristol. Like, I literally walked past him. Because I wasn't a fan of them, I was just like, look, there's that guy from...
There's that Chino.
I said to my girlfriend, I was like, there's that guy from Deftones. She's like, no, it's not. And I like Googled it, and it was like, Deftones are playing at Bristol tonight. And I was like, yeah, it was. It totally was. Because like, I was like, oh, I definitely recognise him from Kerrang at least. But yeah, they're not one of my favourite bands. I don't really get on with his voice. I think that's the thing that bothers me the most.
Yeah.
He has like a kind of drony, whiny voice, which for me is really, it's just really like sensorily like not, it doesn't tick any boxes for me. It's just like, and I'm like, no, I can't do that.
No, I know what you mean. For me,
I either want like clean singing vocals or aggression. I don't need that thing in the middle, whatever it is.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like Jared Leto does.
Yeah.
No, exactly. Deftones. I think I have seen Deftones before, but I remember going, I'm going to go to the bar. And it's no offence to people that like Deftones. Like, I think they're a really important band for a lot of people. I think they're just too slow for me. I think that's it. I'm a up-tempo
I think
guy.
I might agree. It is a down-tempo thing. I'm not a man. Like, even bands that are super heavy. There's a band called Black Tongue from the UK that are like literally the heaviest thing I've ever seen, especially live. And even then, their songs, some of them are like 80 BPM, because it's just like, it's like drony. It's like, it's meant to be doomy sounding and like really low and just like and like just held out for ages. And then you're like, can you crack on now? Like, I love like like full on like just fast and in your face. And there's a time for drony and there's a time for fast. So as long as you can
have a balance,
but if all your songs are the same and they're all down that like mid-tempo range, I'm like, I'm not interested.
Yeah, it's not for me. But it is clearly for a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you said, they've had a massive impact on the world, especially when the new metal thing was kind of kicking off, and they're still a band now, and some of the new songs they've done are really good. But
they've been around for years as well. They formed in the 80s.
Yeah.
Mad.
And they're still the same. I think they've only lost one member, and that was unfortunate because he passed away. So
I think I remember that.
Like, yeah, the bassist, I think it was.
Right.
But if I was there, I probably would have to be in the queue just to wait to see Kiss. I'd be getting my spot just to go see Kiss.